How did we come back and win that? That was insane. Hey, what's up guys, it's Jake aka Tag, and today we're back at it again with this off-meta graveyard freeze deck that is very strong in the meta. If you ever play against a beatdown deck, you've got the Inferno Tower, Freeze, Bowler, Valkyrie to destroy any push. And the meta is full of bridge spam decks with Royal Hogs, Battle Rams, and Ram Riders, and you shut them down and bounce them back with the Bowler, the Valkyrie, and the Inferno Tower. The great thing about Freeze is you can take a tower in an instant if your opponent doesn't have poison or isn't prepared for the graveyard freeze. So let's go jump straight into some games and assert some dominance with the best graveyard freeze deck in Clash Royale. If you're not already, you can support me by using creator code SirTag. By using creator code SirTag in any Supercell game, I get a percentage of all money spent at no extra cost to you. It supports the channel, it allows me to spend more time on videos, and I really appreciate it. We got a game against Jose. We're gonna see what's up. If we get the double elixir, I'll be super stoked, so we don't want to cycle anything until he does.
Eventually.
Alright guys, it's gonna be 102, so we're gonna cycle our archers, and we're not gonna leak any more elixir. What's happening, my dude? Okay, we see Goblin Gang. Is this going to be a bait deck? Is he actually going to allow me to get the double elixir against a log bait deck? Please. Oh, no. It's going to be Golem Lightning. Okay. So, Golem Lightning is a deck that I'd rather play elixir aggressive in single, but I'm just going to go Graveyard in the opposite lane. I don't want to freeze just yet. His Night Witch is out of cycle, so we can just go for a freeze on top of the Hunter. I think it's definitely going to be a Golem deck. If it's Golem Lightning, you can get so much damage in single elixir, so that's why we want to apply aggression there, and he doesn't have a good answer to Graveyard. And he's able to Lightning on top of our Inferno Tower in double elixir very easily, so that is one of the big concerns for me. The thing that I am able to do is just apply a lot of aggression with our Graveyard, and if we take the tower, we don't even have to worry about defending then. So I'm going to go for a freeze here. I can go and just get as much damage as possible. I don't even think he's going to have elixir to spam us anymore. I don't want to go in for an Inferno Tower if I don't need to. I can just go for archers, have the bats put in some work as well. Go in for a very high Inferno Tower, so he's not going to be able to lightning it as easy. And then we can go Bowler here. So that Inferno Tower will not be able to get lightning on the tower that he wants. So we can isolate it with our Bowler, go in for a Mega Minion, and then Graveyard immediately. So his Goblin Gang's out of cycle, so he only is going to have the Night Witch, and he's just cycled it really high up. So we can go freeze it. Oh, actually, we didn't freeze it. I thought the Bowler was going to bounce it into it. Oh, come on, man. Anyway, we're going to walk with the W. We need one little Larry hit or the Bowler to connect. Come on, Bowler. Bowler strike right down the middle. You have one job. That's all you need to do. He can Golem, but it's not going to matter. Oh, man, we could finish him off with a freeze. Both towers, dude, they're so low. Whichever one we wanted, we could have chosen. GG, well played, and peace out, man. We're sauce out of good luck here. We're going to see what's up. We're going to see what's happening. Let's go for archers in the back, and this guy is going to sauce out of good luck as well. What is he going to have? It's going to be a cordial sir and just let us split archers? Okay, he probably thinks that we have Expo as well, so he drops a defensive Expo. If you guys didn't know, if you're running Expo versus Expo, whoever gets the most defensive Expos on the map first generally is going to be favored, because then I'm not able to start an Expo because it's going to get shot at by his Expo. So that's why he did that, by the way. It's actually a really good play. However, it wasn't the deck that he thought we had, so maybe we can make something happen here. I'm going to go for a Valkyrie, and I also want to go in for a Graveyard because he went in for a Tesla. Tesla's not going to pull. He's going to have to drop something near it. I can go for a freeze on top of archers if he drops them, so this is really good for us. Oh, wait, he doesn't have archers. We can just freeze the tower, have the skeletons lock on because he used his log. That's going to give us so much value. So the prime time placement for your freeze is when your opponent drops their small spells, so then they're not able to eliminate all of the graveyard skeletons. So you do not go in for your freeze before they go in for their log or their arrows if you can help it. So we waited for him to drop his log, then we went in for the freeze and collected so much damage on the tower. Let's go, guys. That's what I'm talking about. He's probably so triggered because our deck is so dumb, but it works so well. So I'm excited, man. That was a lot of so's, by the way. Anyway, we can drop our Bowler in the back here, go in the same lane as the Expo just to annihilate it. I could go in for a Graveyard again on the right-hand side just to take out the tower. He's going to rocket, so that's a bad play in my opinion. If you're going to rocket, that's a lot of elixir cost, man. 6 elixir plus the Expo. I can just wait for the Expo to die now. The Expo is going to give value on our Bowler anyway. It was going to force us to play aggressive. But since he dropped 6 plus 6, 12 elixir on top of a Bowler that's 5, that's pretty bad, my dude. Now, since he dropped his Tesla, we can go for a Graveyard. He's probably just going to sack it. So what I want to do is I want to go for an Inferno Tower. I'm dropping the Inferno Tower a little bit further away. And I'm just going to load up with a boulder on defense as soon as the Inferno Tower dies. So the way that we're playing is defensive. We're not going to overcommit. He still has to defend that as well, by the way. That's a lot coming at him. I can go in for a freeze here, and then I can go for archers just to make sure that the Expo falls. Even if he goes in for a Tesla, that Expo is dead. You are spending way too much elixir, my dude. I can go for arrows on top of that. Shut it down. Snack and a half. If he goes in for another Expo, I think we can go for a preemptive Inferno Tower. And we got him, Chief. That's what I'm talking about. What are you going to do? Rocket the Inferno Tower? You can't kill it. We're going to win the game. We can go for a Graveyard and Valkyrie. Notice my Valkyrie placement. It's going to tank for everything. And we can then freeze afterward and destroy the Ice Wizard. Hit both of the towers and collect so much damage. So a lot of people are wondering, how do you beat Expo with Graveyard Freeze? You can beat it even if they go for defensive Expos and play passively by waiting for them to overcommit. Go in for your Graveyard after they go in for their log or small spell and collect so much damage with your Graveyard Skeleton swarming their tower.
A few moments later.
My bad. Man, Wallbreakers are a strong card.
Please, no!
Okay. We can potentially freeze this and make something happen, but it's going to be tough, guys. Wait. We're going to sauce out a good luck here, and we're going to see what's up. He's going to go for a miner. He's not even giving us time to sauce out a good luck. He's like, yo, I want to apply the aggression. Let's see if he's really aggressive with the Magic Archer. People do that sometimes. Say Magic Archer on your Valkyrie after you defend the miner right out of the gate, and it is so annoying. So I'm just going to go drop my archers all in the same lane because they usually don't have a big spell. We got some chip damage. Oh, is he going to wall breakers me? All right, I guess he's not going to. We can arrows. Let's get a little bit of chip damage on the Valk. And we can bowler here. Oh, no. Yeah, we have to bowler. Oopsie. The bowler on top of the bats and on top of the miner. Maybe the Magic Archer doesn't get as much damage now. I don't really want to Valkyrie that. Okay, we have to eat damage. That was unfortunate. I think I should have bowlered closer to the miner and not there. Easy Valkyrie, though, so that's clean. Great Valkyrie for us. We're going to get counter push here. If I go in for a Graveyard and freeze, get a lot of damage in double elixir, but not in single when he's got a lot of bait cards. So you don't do this until you're in double elixir and you can safely drop the freeze. So unfortunately, the bowler did not give us so much value, so we didn't get that much counter push early on, but I think we can bounce back. He's going to go in for goblins. I'm going to eat those like a snack, and I'm just going to build up a bigger push on the right-hand side and go for a Graveyard Freeze on top of the Magic Archer and potentially arrows. I think that is the wave. He's going to get hits off on our archers, so we just want to freeze it immediately and then have our archers kill the bats. So that worked out really well. I think we're going to be able to get enough damage here. I don't want to go in for arrows because I think the archers are going to give us enough value as is. And that was okay. That was pretty okay. Double elixir is about to happen, so I can start to make way more pushes now. He's probably going to go in for more miners. He probably thinks that we have Tornado, but we don't. So I'm just going to go bowler. And Valkyrie if he goes in for wall breakers. Valkyrie if he decides to go in for a miner. Otherwise, we just chill and split our archers here. Maybe we can make this work, man. Yo, Bad Game Designer. Thank you so much, dude. You guys are insane. Seriously. Thank you so much. I will give you a proper shout out after this game, but yeah. What the heck, brother? Alright. I don't think I can freeze this. I think we have to go same lane as him now. That's fine. Inferno Tower is going to kill the Valkyrie. Now it's not good. That was really good on his end, though. Really well played on his end. And he snowballs. Wow, wow, wow. We have to go all in here, pretty much. He's going to go in for a bait unit. And then it's going to be able to kill everything, I think. Not over yet. He's going to Magic Archer me, most likely. So we're just going to go in for a Mega Minion. I thought he would. He didn't do it, though. Go for Archers. We can Graveyard. Magic Archer dropped. Yep, really well played. Oh. I was going to say GG. We need to catch the next miner. Can we win this? Is this possible? We caught the miner. We can go for a graveyard here. I'm going to freeze the goblins. Man, it might be possible. I need to arrows that. Please let me win. Oh my gosh. How did we come back and win that? That was insane. Oh my goodness. That has to be the best win I've ever had. This guy's going to go in for a battle ram, so I expect it to be Pekka. We're going to have to wait and see, though. Maybe he's got something spicy. Oh, he dropped the poison. He doesn't know. He doesn't know what's about to happen. And what he doesn't know will actually hurt him. Yes, it will. So we're going to go in for the bowler here. And he's going to have to cycle 4 cards to get back to the poison. It is not happening for a while, my dudes. So we can go for our graveyard in the right-hand side as soon as we have 9 elixir. And we're not going to freeze because we need to have elixir to destroy the Pekka. So we're going to go all in here with the Valkyrie and the graveyard skeleton. Yo, he's not even trying to defend. He doesn't even care. He's like, take my tower. I accept the formal punishment. I wonder if he's going to get 3 crowned here because look at the skeletons. Dude, look at the skeletons. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. What the heck? What just happened? What is this game? How did that happen? He just got 3 crowned in an instant by Graveyard Freeze by going in for the poison and then pecking in the back. That was insane. He wasn't ready, man. He wasn't ready. Let's go, guys. We got a game. We're going to sauce out a good luck. We're going to see what's up. We're going to see what's happening. This guy's saucing out a good luck as well, being a cordial sir. If he just waits until double elixir and doesn't cycle anything, then he'll be the most cordial sir that I know. Hopefully that's going to be the case. So we're just going to be sipping our tea, wait until double elixir. 102 is here. We're cycling our archers, and we're going to see what's up. Okay, Magic Archer. We cycle our archers. Well, let's go for a Valkyrie and Graveyard on the left, and we could freeze depending on what you have, or arrows. Oh, you got the Royal Hogs deck. All right, all right. We're going to freeze you. We're going to be able to eat that Mini Pekka and Hunter like a snack and a half, and that is superb. Delicious. I can go for a Mega Minion afterward to kill the Magic Archer, and overall, this game is going so well. He's probably going to lose his tower right now and have no counter push whatsoever. We can just go for another graveyard real quick. In fact, I can go for a Valkyrie here. I don't want to give him Earthquake value, so that's why I'm not going to go and cycle my Inferno Tower. We know he's got Earthquake with his deck because every Royal Hogs deck has Earthquake. And now, we just go for our graveyard. We freeze. And because it's double elixir with overtime impending, the game is effectively over as long as we freeze. He doesn't have any chance to counter push because we waited until double elixir. And that's why when you're running graveyard, you don't cycle anything. You wait until 102. You split your archers, see what they have, go in for graveyard if you know that you can punish them, and walk away with a very easy win. On to the next game. Let's get it, guys. This guy's going to go in for a Hog Rider and Ice Golem right out of the gate. So we have to go and pull that Hog Rider. Otherwise, it gets way too much damage. I can't really go in for a bowler when that is rushed so quickly at me with an Ice Golem. It would just end up hitting the Ice Golem and not the Hog Rider, and we would have a miserable time, and the Ice Spirit would have connected because it was all separated, and it would slow down our bowler even longer. I think this guy's got 2.6 Hog Riders, so when we have Inferno Tower and bowler, we're chilling. I didn't actually expect him to go for a Hog Rider here. He might. Okay, he's going to go opposite lane. I wonder if we're going to be able to hit the Ice Spirit. Oh, no! Look at that, dude! That Ice Spirit wrecked me. Absolutely asserted dominance here. I could go for a graveyard with that, but I'd rather go for graveyard with the bowler. I think it's slightly better. A little bit more stable with that HP. Generally want to go same lane as your opponent with this deck, but I think it's too good of an opportunity to pass up when we have a full HP bowler coming down on the right-hand side. Look at all that damage, my dudes. If you're able to freeze the Musketeer, this 2.6 Hog Rider deck just isn't good against the graveyard skeletons accumulating. The cannon's rate of fire is so slow that it's just not able to kill the skeletons quick enough. So I don't want to freeze the cannon. I want to freeze the Musketeer. He dropped the Musketeer really far back, so I wasn't able to get the graveyard skeletons on top of it, unfortunately. So he played that well. Now we're able to go for a bowler, kill the Hog Rider, and get counter pushed in the lane that we want. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's get this W. If you guys hate playing against Hog Rider decks or hate playing against 2.6, this is the deck for you. You won't lose to it anymore. It's pretty hard to lose the 2.6 Hog Rider when you've got Bowler, Freeze, and Inferno Tower. You'll always have a counter in hand. So we can go for a very toxic Freeze here and just take his tower. There is no chance of him defending this anymore. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. It's too toxic. It's going to overwhelm everything. Heck, I wouldn't even be surprised if he rage quits. He might just give up the game right now. Oh my gosh, the Valkyrie Bowler. Yeah, he gave up. He rage quit. I'm sorry. I hope that he just didn't break his phone, because sometimes when you make people rage quit, you never know what's going on the computer screen behind them, or I guess the phone screen behind them. Will there actually be a phone at the end of this game? The world may never know. All right, we're going to sauce out a good luck here, and we're going to wait until double elixir if he doesn't cycle anything. But this man has other plans. He goes in for the baby dragon first play. What is he going to have, man? I can't wait to see. Probably to be graveyard versus graveyard. Let's see if that's going to be the case. If it is, we want him to poison our archers, so then we're able to go in for graveyard freezes on offense. And if he doesn't poison our archers, then, you know, we get a lot of value with our archers on defense against the graveyard. But, guys, guess what? It's Golem. So we shouldn't even be talking about graveyard anymore. What are you going to be running, dude? Golem Lightning, maybe? It's crazy that he just golems in the back like a total savage. It's not like we haven't seen it before, though. I'm going to have to go in for a freeze here. Otherwise, the Mega Minion is not going to be able to kill the Mini Pekka in time, and we would just get steamrolled by the bridge spam that this guy was throwing down. We are going to be able to defend, but only because we had freeze there. And I don't feel comfortable graveyarding because I don't know if he's going to have some weird bait cards that I haven't seen yet. So when you don't know what your opponent has and they haven't revealed all their cards, probably it's not best to go in for the graveyard unless you're able to identify their deck early on. But that doesn't happen very often when you see crazy cards like this guy. So he's got Ice Wizard, he's got Dark Prince, Mini Pekka, Baby Dragon. I think he could potentially just have Tornado, Lightning, Golem, but maybe it's something different. He's playing really aggressive, which is not good for us. We kind of just want to go in for graveyards on him and not have him play this aggressive. But I'm going to go for our graveyard now since our bowler should be in line. So the bowler is going to be able to get a lot of damage on top of the golem, but that's so weird that the golem is pushing it back, man. The bowler is staying alive because the golem consistently pushed back the bowler, and now we're able to defend with a freeze part 2. The only issue with this matchup is the Mini Pekka. If he's able to break through with the Mini Pekka, we could lose the game, but since we're freezing, we're not taking any damage. So every single time we do that, our defenses are rock solid. Just like the bowlers rock, guys. That's what we gotta do. We gotta make the bowler proud. That is how you play Clash Royale. I identify as a bowler, boys. So he's gonna have really interesting bomb tower there. Thank goodness that I'm not running Royal Hogs or Balloon. That would be super annoying. Yes, Balloon gets hard countered by bomb tower even though it doesn't shoot up. It actually counters it for a +1 elixir trade. I'm gonna go for a freeze here. I don't really want to hit the golem, because I want the golem to go right into our Inferno Tower. I want it to be separated from his support cards. It's generally better for us to do that. Go for our bowler off to the side and go for our Mega Minion on top of the Baby Dragon. He's going to tornado everything away, so then the Mega Minion is not able to kill the Baby Dragon. But we're fine because we have the Inferno Tower. Who needs the Mega Minion when you've got the Inferno Tower? We can just go for a graveyard again and potentially go in for a freeze here. I'm thinking that the freeze is the wave because he's only got units. If we're able to freeze them all and turn them back to cavemen, all frozen in the glacier, we can walk with a W with the arrows. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you. He didn't even touch our tower. I didn't even notice that. Let's go. We want to wait till double elixir, but this guy's already saucing out a log, so he seems like a frisky fellow. Can we get to double elixir without him spamming? The answer is a resounding no.
Not today!
Goes in for Magic Archer in the back end logs. So is he going to have Royal Hogs? Probably going to be Royal Hogs. It's usually what people run these days. Go for Valkyrie off to the side so the Magic Archer doesn't lock onto the Archer. Even though that would be kind of poetic. The Archer can be destroyed by a Magic Archer. We don't want to experience that today. Go for Mega Minion here. Maybe, just maybe, we can stop him from destroying us. I'm going to go for arrows so that all dies. And I just didn't want him to go and protect that Magic Archer and ruin my day. Go for a bowler here. I think bowler plus archers is the wave. Yes, I have to go and drop archers because the bowler was not able to hit everything backward, unfortunately. So we're okay. We're going to get counter push. We are able to finish it off. And he doesn't have too much in cycle here, I assume, right? He's going to go Magic Archer, but that's off to the side. Is it going to lock onto the archers or both archers? think the bowler might even lock on, so he's forced to go in for an Ice Golem. Let's go. Okay. So not the best start for us, but not the worst. We take those. We take those. I expect him to go for Royal Hogs, and if he does, we can go in for a Magic Archer counter with the Valkyrie, and then just go in for an Inferno Tower here. Okay, the Valkyrie should go back towards the Royal Hogs because the little Larry is pulling him. He's on a leash. I don't want to freeze here because I don't want to show my cards, quite literally. I need to make a comeback. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for a Graveyard. I'm going to freeze him, and we're going to come back in a big way, baby. So I'm going to Graveyard right now. We're going to freeze the bats, and we should assert dominance right now. Or if he doesn't drop bats, we can just freeze the mini pack and get a ton of damage that way. Because the Hunter, it's not going to know which skeletons to hit. He's going to be forced to log. And the Valkyrie is still going to get damage on his tower, even if he drops the skeletons. Let's go, man. That was crazy amounts of damage. I'm going to go and slow roll a bowler, and then we have Valkyrie. So if he decides to go Royal Hogs in this lane, that would be a good time for me. I expect him to probably Magic Archer, so we could go for a Valkyrie off to the side, see what he does. Okay, he didn't Magic Archer. Interesting stuff, my dude. We'll go for a Mega Minion. Graveyard, and we can freeze everything. We have a colossal push coming at him, so it doesn't matter. As long as we freeze the Magic Archer, which is the highest rate of fire of all of his cards, we should be able to get a valuable transaction here. I'm going to go for arrows just to cycle and potentially kill the Magic Archer if we get one bowler hit on it, but no. Goes and cycles another Magic Archer. Another one. But he doesn't have Magic Archer in cycle now, so we can go in for a bowler here, and he won't be able to lock onto it, so we're fine. We will be able to kill them both with one ball. One little strike, baby. That's all we needed. I thought he might go in for Royal Hog, so I didn't want to cycle that like at the river or anything. I think it was the right play. Doesn't have Magic Archer in cycle just yet. He will have it soon. We will have to go for a freeze if he does it. Don't think he's going to do it. He's just going to go for an Earthquake. So that means we can freeze on offense here. We're going to go and freeze his Magic Archer. Highest rate of fire. Doesn't really matter. We're going to go for arrows. We want one of the little Larrys to get on the Magic Archer if it doesn't take the tower. But, you know, our wishes are actually granted and we take the tower, so no worries. All right, guys, we got a game against someone from Mortar Combat. Not Mortal Kombat, Mortar Combat. So he's got to have a Mortar, right? Or he'd be lying to me. He would be a disappointment to his clan. He would never live that one down. Okay, I wonder if he's actually going to have Mortar here because he's got Royal Hogs. It is a distinct possibility. I'm going to go for Bowler. Unfortunately, we don't have Tornado. That would have been so nice. I hate when people split Royal Hogs at the start because it's not really that good of a play. If you have Tornado, it's very easy King Tower activation. I'm going to go for Graveyard here because we still have one of the archers alive, and he went for Royal Hogs, so we get counter push with the Bowler. So he's down a bit of Elixir. We can also freeze on top of the Magic Archer, get the skeletons on top of it, potentially get value that way. If we're able to just take the tower straight up because he overcommitted with the Royal Hogs, that's clean. This is also at 6 wins in a grand challenge that this happens, so as you guys can see, Graveyard freeze. If your opponent overcommits early on, you just take their tower, you assert the dominance. So our Valkyrie is still alive. He probably wants to go on the left-hand side, but then we toss out the Inferno Tower. He's going to Earthquake it. So he's going to Earthquake, and he's going to drop a Royal Hog. So he's going to drop 8 Elixir if he hasn't already given up. Okay, yeah, he's just going to Earthquake this. Want to go for our archers off to the side so he doesn't hit them with Earthquake. Didn't want to drop them down the middle because sometimes they hit that. But they obviously wouldn't be able to if our archers are off to the side because, you know, you can't Earthquake the entire map, dude. It has a radius. So I want to go for Bowler's same lane. I wonder if he's going to keep playing this because this is such a good situation for us.
Later.
Surprisingly, this guy did not rage quit. He did not let me 3-crown him. He played it out and he never broke through the entire time, bashing his Royal Hogs into Inferno Towers, Bowlers, and Valkyries, and it wasn't even close after we took the first tower. GG and well played, my dude. Good luck in the rest of your grand challenge. Hopefully you get a better matchup next time.